All right, let's go through the Chapter 2 quiz homework. All right, so the idea is to place the note pattern. Given the quarter note is one beat, how many quarter notes are there in each of these? So 1, 2, 3. Remember, 2 quarters equals a half note. 4, 5, 6. Remember, this is an eighth note in here, so these two are eighth notes. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 3 quarter notes in this. So remember, this takes 2 quarter notes for that, and that one is also a quarter note. Because remember, a dot is half of whatever's in front of it. So that's 1, 2, 3 quarters, 4 quarters, 5 quarters, and those two are 6. Because those are each a half. All right, so 1, 2, 3, half, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, now you got to add up the dotted quarters. All right, so adding up the dotted quarters. So remember A, see it on here? So you're going to have dotted quarter. This takes 2 eighth notes, right? Yeah, 2 eighth notes. This dot is the 3rd eighth note. All right? So how many dotted quarters are there? That's right there. That's 3 eighth notes. 1, 2, 3. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. 4. How many dotted quarters are there in a dotted half note? There are 2 dotted quarters and 1 dotted half. So that's 5 and 6. Another way of seeing it is by eighth notes if you want. There's 3 eighth notes there, 3 eighth notes there, so that takes 6 eighth notes. It's all fractions. All right, so how many dotted quarters are here? That's 1, 2, 3, because there was equal to 3 eighth notes. 4, because that's the 8th rest. 5, 6. Quarter rest, 8th rest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. 1, 2. All right. How many of these in here? Well, let's see. Let's do this. dotted whole, 2 dotted halves, 4 dotted quarters. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't worry about this one. You can look at the answers and see what the answers say what they are. Let's try this again. This is just a quarter note. So 2/8 equal 1/4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a half rest, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 3 quarters in that, so you have, remember, a half note. That's 2 quarters. The dot is equal to the 3rd quarter. All right. We're going to put 1, combine those together, you get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Now, how many dotted quarters there are? Remember, a dotted quarter has 3 8 notes in it. So that's 3 there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Remember, this has 2 dotted quarters in it. All right. 1, 2, 3. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because that's a dotted half. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm seeing a pattern here. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many? 5, 6, 7, 8. As you remember, you have dotted half, 2 quarters, 2 dotted halves equal a whole note dot. Okay, so we're going in from notes to rests. Show them in the picture here. Dotted quarter rest, 8th rest, whole rest, 8th rest, 8th rest. Whole rest. The whole rest is usually on the 4th line. It hangs down below the 4th line. Quarter rest. Now the 8th note rest is usually on the 3rd line above it. Quarter rest, and whole rest. Okay, now I'm going to put these rests into notes. note, eighth note, quarter note, half note, eighth note, eighth note. Okay, whole note, half note, dot, eighth note, eighth note, quarter note, quarter note, quarter note, dot, eighth note, eighth note, eighth note, eighth note, dotted quarter note, and half note. Eighth rest, quarter rest, eighth rest, whole rest, half rest. Half rest, dot, eighth, 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 quarter rest, dot, quarter rest, dot, whole rest, dot. Okay, notes, quarter note, dot, eighth note, quarter note, quarter note, dot, eighth note, eighth note, eighth note. Quarter note, dot, quarter note, eighth note, quarter note, dot, eighth note, quarter note. And a whole bunch of wholes and halves, so whole note, half note, half note, whole note, half note, whole note, whole note, half note. Remember, if that the whole note one is heavier, so it's down, and the half one is lighter, so it goes up. All right. I'll see you in the next video.